Welcome everyone, BJ Weiler back with you for another episode of Simulating Reality with Euro Truck Simulator 2. Picking up where we left off our last episode, finishing a special transport where we took a giant silo from Pori, Finland, down south, north-southeast, to southeast to Helsinki. Now let's see if we can start heading our way back home here. Heading back to Luxembourg, or that general area. Let's see what kind of jobs we got here. Of course, here we are now in where we left off, the container port in Helsinki. So sort of the original game plan after we took our tour of the Baltic states, once that opened up for our business, is to swing down here. It was actually come up through Finland and then go down through Sweden, sort of Germany, and start heading back towards Luxembourg a bit here. So we'll see what kind of jobs offer us that opportunity. In the meantime, let's check in on our business too. By the way, we haven't checked in a while here, so let's see how everybody is doing. Driver manager, thank you. So there we are, just about ready to level up and throw, I guess, something in, I don't know, just in time or eco. I don't know what to do with that yet. We'll have to figure that out soon. Let's see how Boris is doing. Excellent. ADR, he's got unlocking some ADR there. Let's see what he's been up to here. Nice. Some medical equipment. Good. Potted flowers. Okay. Doing well in our old Mercedes-Benz that we used to drive. We're going to take that back eventually. Get him more of a standard truck once we get our garage in Metz. Matter of fact, let's see if we've got... do we have Monaco available yet? Fiona, hello. Ruth. Oh, nice hat. Oh, and purple shirt too. He's already sporting the RMG Gaming colors. You're hired, Paul. You're hired. Come on, Monica. Katarina, hello. Why is it so difficult to get Monica? My goodness. All right, no Monica yet. All right, let's see where, let's see our job markets here. Let's see what we got first for our external contracts. That's it, huh? Out of Helsinki. That takes us back down to Poland, so that is not what we want to take. That's amazing. That is the only flatbed job out of Helsinki here. I would have thought we would have had a lot more available. So let's see what we got here. Hamburg, Germany. Oh, that's actually that'll be a long. That's 2 episodes worth right there. That's sort of where we want to be going. So let's see if there's any shorter trip here. Get down. If we go back to Latvia now, Linko, getting shorter. Almira. What price per distance here? So let's see what we got. Uppsala. Oh, we got more pressure tanks, which we did 2 episodes ago. But that's 17 grand. Well, this one here, that's such a longer trip. But this may be what we need to do. This may be the trip we need to take here. All right. Because this one's just going to be it's going to be too long. But this one we should be able to get done in our single episode here. Anything else that takes us to Sweden? I don't think there's anything else that takes us to Sweden, is there? Just this one, the Linko ping, which pays pittance. All right, here we go. So we'll take another pressure tank to Uppsala. Uppsala. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Apologize to all the Swedes out there. So another pressure tank from Helsinki to Uppsala. And now it gets into Sweden. All right. Excellente. So it looks like we got a bit of a distance to go here to pick this job up. So we got to get on the roll. Is there anything else? Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Oh, hold on. Check our drivers here just to see. Keep him on ADR. You know, it says high value max, so we'll keep her on high value. Yep, we want him to unlock ADR, so that's fine. Stella, yep, we want her working on high value. Yep, we want him working on high value. Fragile. Yeah, get her working fragile since we have a couple others working high value. Keep her working fragile. Yep, keep him working fragile, yeah. So everybody's good there. It looks like everybody's doing a, oh, nice. 95,000. That was a nice payday there. Sweet. Thank you, Karen. Job well done there. You'll get a bonus in your check. Yep. Looks like everybody's doing good so far. Martina, excellent. Yes. All right, we're good to go. So do we make sure we got that job set here? Yep. So let's go. Let's get on the road. Time is a wasting. Don't need lights on now. Set the GPS. All right, we got plenty of gas, so let's roll out. Until we get there, an hour and a half before we even get to the job site, or to the pickup point. Dude, really? Wow. Wow. $70. All right. Let's go watch our speed here. Do not want any speeding tickets on this trip. There's Kat. To Finland, home of the Nightwish. And Sonata Arctica and Burian Dawn. Oh, the great metal bands. Nice. Yeah, I watched the I looked up that song you had mentioned. One of those other streams. Oh, I forget what it was now. It was nice. Nice. A long time since I listened to anything except a game soundtrack, really, though. I have the car, the Dodge that we bought. Well, it's what, going on five years now that we've had it. Oh, that's right, Sail Away to Avalon. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Nice. That's right, because that's when I was doing Sail Away. It's fun. It's interesting because I think I had mentioned this during the stream that you can actually set the ship to sail while you're offline. So you set your course and you set your rigging and everything, and the ship will actually follow the course you have plotted out for it. And you'll actually get emails. I've gotten emails telling me where the ship's at, where my sailboat's at along the course. So it's funny. It's like I'll get an email. Cat Kumi is here. It's like, what? Oh, it's the boat. So I keep getting these emails. It's like, Cat Kumi has arrived at your destination. Like, oh, nice. And so I had gone on there again and set a course wherever. I think I was in the Bahamas when we finished off the stream. And I set a course for the southern tip of Florida. And of course, Dorian is out there. And I ended up, the last email I got was that, the last two emails I got that the wind had shifted course. Or the wind had shifted direction, but the boat Cat Kumi is going to keep trying to follow the path. Then the next email I got was that she had run aground, so she ran aground before reaching Florida somewhere. So I got to go back in and find out where she's at, because it's like your sailboat will wait for you until you log in and help it. So I think Dorian sort of ran us aground somewhere before we hit the Florida Keys. But apparently it looks like it's actually, it seems like it's real time, that whatever course I set, whatever, generally speaking, time it would take a normal real life sailboat to get there, going at the speed it's going, is how long it's going to take. Because I know after I left the stream, it took a couple of days for it to reach whatever destination I had set at the end of the stream. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta get over here anyway. And it was in journey when I said it, when it had reached that destination, I said to the Florida Keys, it was already a couple of days in its journey when it finally ran aground. Oh crap, I should have turned. Wasn't paying attention. Here we go. All right, good. That didn't cost us anything there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. See, I don't know if that's a streamable game, because you're essentially, once you get the rigging set, that's it. You're just sitting there in the boat sailing, essentially. You're out there in the middle of the ocean, nothing to see. So I'm going to have to see if I can eventually learn sort of the in and outs and do a lot of the stuff manually and see how much action we would be able to fit in there. Why? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right. But yeah, it's a game where it's not like the typical simulators we have here, like Euro Truck and Train Simulator and Farming Simulator, where we're actually running a business. doing a job, going from point A to point B. There's really no there's no management or goal to the game except to sail, to set your boat and sail. Now, of course, there was some sort of tournament or something going on around Australia where you had to, I think, sail around Australia. So I think that could be part of something there, where you're in an actual race. Now, that could be interesting to do. Something like that. So I'll have to look into doing something like that at some point. What time is it? It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Feels like it's getting darker than that. Oh my God, I forgot about sleep here. Next rest stop in 2.5 hours. Okay. Let me see something here. So we're going to Helsinki, or coming out from Helsinki. We're going to have to go here. Oh God, that's almost 6 hours just to get there. So I am definitely going to have to rest beforehand. See, that should come up here and discover this stuff. Okay, so we got a rest stop up here. So I may have to pick this job up, go up here. And, yeah, rest. So let's see, see, of course, this is an important delivery, too. And if I rest, it's going to expire, which does us no good. And it's expected, we've got to be there by Sunday morning, Saturday evening. So we've got over 24 hours to make the delivery. See, the problem is, if I could have gotten to the ferry without having to rest, but the ferry, both having to rest and the ferry is really going to put us tight on the schedule. If I'm going to have to rest, I've got no choice. So let's go. Gotta get her loaded up and get cracking here. This is going to be... I'm going to have to back it in. All right, there we go. Let's get her loaded up. All right, pressure tanks ready to rock. First things first, we're going to have to rest, so might as well go up here, make some discoveries, eh? And hopefully, between our rest period and the ferry trip, we'll have enough time to actually get there before the job expires, for the deadline of this job here. the Iveco dealer. Woohoo! So where's the rest stop here? Yeah, there we go. Good. Oh, we passed it. Oh, yeah. All right, engine off. Let's go ahead and rest. This is going to be an early morning job here. Or late, a midnight job. And of course it's raining. And of course it's raining again. There we go. Some nice income from our drivers here. Alright, so we still got a little less than 24 hours to get this job done, so hopefully this ferry ride won't take too long. Because I hate cutting it close. I always like getting these things delivered with plenty of time to spare here. We'll take a normal. Good question. Good question. Because my original goal, because 100 days of gaming is sort of throwing my schedule a little off here. Because my original goal here was that now that I'm back to sort of my original hours at work, to where I go in an hour earlier, it gives me that extra hour after work to do streams. I figured, well, once I get home, if I can pop on right away, I can do my hour for 100 days of gaming, and then immediately pop into my regular stream, so to speak. Whatever stream I was going to do, whatever is scheduled for that day. But then I didn't realize the problem I'm going to have with that is that I have to pick Abby up from school during the time that my regular normal stream would be going on. As I got to pick Abby up like between like 4:30 and 5:30. So I'm like, well, that cuts short. That's like sort of cut short or right in the middle of my after 100 days of gaming stream slot. So what I would do would be stream 100 days of gaming from, say, if I get on, by the time I get on and everything ready after work would be like 3:30, 3:15 if everything goes well. So I'd stream from like 3:30 to 4:30, and then from 4:30 to 6. Oh God, I thought he was going to hit me. Oh my God, seriously? Jesus. I would stream, from 3:30 to 4:30, 100 days of gaming. And then... Are you freaking kidding me? This is not the wrong way. What the hell are you talking about? You're killing me. At least it was only €100. So, all right. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. All right. So, 3:30 to 4:30 would be my 100 days of gaming stream. And then from 4:30 to 6, I would be able to do my normal stream. Yeah, it's killing me. Killing me again. But like I said, it's like, well, I got to pick up Abby. Try to pick her up right around 5. But even if we push it to 5:30, it's like, it's still, that's not really enough time to do that second stream. I'm like, frick. So I'm sort of stuck right now doing 100 days of gaming after work, going to pick up Abby. Then, of course, I got to do dinner and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's senior moment, the over aggro indeed. Well, Abby's up. She's been down a couple of times already. She's trolled me a couple of... she sort of trolled me. I gotta update my troll counter. So, yeah, it's like, well, until... So it's really, at this point, it's like... Until... And even after 100 days of gaming is over, that's sort of going to kill me for after work. And, you know, if I don't get on until 3:30... You know, at most I have like an hour and a half. I could stretch it to 2 hours. I could stretch it to 5:30. But I would really have to get moving as soon as I get home from work, which sometimes is tough with depending on what, you know, how exhausted I am from work. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to rethink how my schedule here. Because I don't want to do 100 days of gaming too late, because then essentially the day's already over by the time I do it. So I got to figure out how I'm going to... And I can't do it in the morning, because unless I get up really early, which then, you know, I'm exhausted by the time I get home from work, even more so than I normally am. So yeah, I think until 100 days of gaming is over, I'm going... All my regularly scheduled streams won't be till the evening time. Oh, I don't want to be going too fast here. Last thing I need is a speeding fine, so there we go. We'll lock that in. Alright, so now I think we're good to go. We got our pressure tanks loaded up. We're on the road. Early morning run here. Once we get on the ferry, though, that'll eat up a lot of time. So yeah, I don't know, unless I completely rearrange my schedule on when I do certain games. But even then, if I do that, it's not... Yeah, I still really can't do that. I can't, because then it's not going to be every week I do some of these games. Because right now I only have, you know, Sundays and Mondays are my full days. And so with Sundays, I'm alternating between, say, my multiplayer and single player games. So I'm still only doing multiplayer every other week. So like today is the single player day for my BJ Weiler stream. See, the only other alternative I would have would be to pick up Abby immediately after work, because then I would figure by the time I do that. But then that's because she's sort of they're in their school curriculum now, so I don't want to pick her up, you know, too early, which would end up happening. But then again, if I pick her, I would probably be there by like 3, so I'd be home by 3:30. I'd be able to start streaming no later than 4. That still gives me that still only gives me, you know, essentially 2 hours, which really isn't enough. You know, I want more time for my regular game stream. And so really the only time where I could have, you know, a couple of hours to do it would be in the evening. So yeah, it's like, as I'm thinking of it, no matter how I do it, it's just not going to work. Because even last night when I ended up doing Guild Wars late last night. because I didn't do it at all Thursday. I ended up skipping it on Thursday because, again, time-wise, and I didn't want to miss my Shroud of the Avatar stream, which I missed on Wednesday because I was so exhausted. So I did Shroud of the Avatar early on Wednesday, or early on Thursday, and my intention was to do Guild Wars Thursday night, but it's like, nope, can't do it. So I ended up doing Guild Wars last night, and even then it took me almost 2 hours to get done running around Grothmore and getting into the Doomlore Shrine. So I'm like, I'm going to have to make sure I have at least 2 hours set aside for the adventure streams. See, right now, Abby going to school is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing that, when I get home from work now, it's nice and peace and quiet. Aaron gets off the bus about about 10, 15, about the time I would get home if I leave work on time. But then she's old enough, she does her own thing, she gets her homework done, and yada yada yada. What's my speed here? Perfect. We'll lock that in. Just want to avoid speeding fines here. 1,100 euro for speeding is not what I want to do right now. So it's like, I can actually relax after work now. And of course that means I can do a stream without being trolled. Just do a nice relaxing stream, sit and get stuff done without being distracted by Abby, without which obviously takes time. Every time she distracts me or does her little things, well, that I've got to stop what I'm doing in game and deal and deal with that. But of course it's a curse. That means I have a limited time frame in which I can go pick her up, which completely kills my ability to do a solid stream during that time. Am I turning here? Looks like I'm turning here. See, I haven't even... This is how long it's been since I've been on my career profile here. This was even before the GPS voice update. Oh, we did. Look, the save game was May 8th, so 4 months. It's been 4 months since I've done any career videos here. And this will probably... Yeah, see, this will end up being less because I got to go do 100 Days of Gaming this morning, too. So I got to get that done this morning. Wrap up our Tropico mini-series here. Since Tropico 5 isn't quite cheap enough for me yet. Especially since I got to buy the Jack Nicklaus game. Since that never goes on sale. That's so irritating. The game's been out, I think 2016 that game came out, so 3 years, and it's never gone on sale. It's on, they don't put it on Steam sale. So aggravating. Whereas the golf club games are on sale, like, almost seems like once a month, and they go on sale pretty cheap. But I just can't stand the swing mechanism in that game. I need the 3-click system, which the Jack Nicklaus golf game has. All right, we at the ferry? Yes, we have made it to the ferry. Thank God. All right, let's see. I think we pull right in through here. So demanding, I know. Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm even debating whether I'm going to end. See, I got, because it's so annoying right now, just trying to work my schedule out and do 100 days game and all that stuff. It's like I get to these points where I'm trying to figure out when I'm streaming and how I'm going to stream, and when I'm streaming these days, it's like, oh my god, do I even want to do 100 days of gaming next year? I enjoy doing it, but it's like, with the way real life is working out now, it's just, oh my god, I can't do some of the stuff I want to do because, between the work schedule and making sure I, stay on track with 100 days and follow that challenge. Yeah, it's a 9-hour ferry ride there. Jeez. Such a pain in the butt. It'd be so much easier if I could just stream full time. Earn enough money to stream full time. Then I could actually do everything I'd want to do. Oop. There we go. Alrighty, so what time is it? Okay, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. This should be Saturday afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. We have made it to Sweden. And that nice ferry ride reset our rest meter, although the rest meter shouldn't have accumulated all that much, but what's the saying? We are fresh, bushy-tailed, fresh-eyed and bushy-tailed, or something to that effect. Ready to rock to our destination here, Uppsala. And that's the real killer, is that, all these games that I want to play, want to get into. I still want to keep up with Tropico. I still want to keep up with, I still want to get into 2 Point Hospital. Kingdom Come Deliverance we're doing today. We're finally getting back into that after we did that, month and a half, almost 2 months ago for 100 days. Well, it had been 2 months. It had been probably about a little over a month ago. We did for 100 days of gaming. Finally getting back into that one, so I've completely forgotten how to play the game already. It's just it's the killer that I've got the free time I have is ultimately the times I'm streaming. Because there's even games like I have a hankering to get back into City Skylines. I haven't played that in I don't think over a year at this point. Since I popped in and did anything in City Skylines, and I'm like, God, I gotta get back into the game. They've had like 3 DLC drops since I last played. But it's like there's absolutely no time for me to do like any gaming. Just relaxing without having to worry about doing a stream for it or anything like that. But the only way for me to play the game, play some of these games that I want to really get into and play is like, I gotta throw them on the stream schedule. So that's the only way I'm gonna have time to play them, is if I throw them on my schedule, because that's my free time right there. I hope I don't have to follow this guy for too long here. We still got quite a bit of a journey here in Sweden. See how much further do we have? Oh no, okay, maybe not. Less than an hour and a half. Okay, thought I had a little bit longer time here in Sweden, but no. We were actually driving in Finland longer than we were driving in Sweden here. Yeah, but gone are those glory days back in the early days, where I was able, able to do, 3 or 4, well, 2 or 3 episodes, I guess, of. Oh no, I guess it was doing 3 or I guess 2 to 4 episodes, I guess, per week of our Guild Wars adventures. Oh no, Windows 10, thank you. Yeah, I saw you, Windows 10. I saw you taking me out of the game there. Yeah, I remember those glory days back when we were doing our Tyrion adventures and Canton adventures when I was 3 or 4 episodes ahead of where I would of my YouTube uploads. And now I can barely find time to do anything in Guild Wars. Completely missed the Wayfarer's Reverie event again. Got we got Talk Like a Pirate week coming up. Which reminds me, I gotta get back into the Farmer's Fair for Lord of the Rings. Farm a couple of quests there. But what I'm gonna end up having to do is farm the Christmas event this year with my lore master. That way I can get her a mount. Dude, are you serious? Oh my god, dude. Stops, goes, slows down. Oh my god, are you serious? These Swedish drivers. Speed here. I don't want to be going too fast. I think it's 80. Which means if I lock it in at 70, we should be okay till we get into town. Oh, there's a train. Yeah, because another one of the things I wanted to do, starting this spring and summer actually, was start doing a travel log for American Truck Sim. Just sort of drive around various areas to where Battery H, hey Battery, drive around my local area around the and around the Philly and Hershey areas and just record some video footage of landmarks and just sort of various trucking routes and get that up on YouTube. Sort of as a travel log assist to SCS for the day, if it ever comes that we get Pennsylvania and New Jersey in the game. Like, that never happened this year. There was no time for me to get in the car, drive around, and just record footage. So I'm going to end up having, I'm probably going to do that next year is what I'm going to end up doing. Which is kind of fine because there's no way we're getting to any further east than Texas in 2020. Texas and Colorado, I think, is as far east as we're going to make it in ATS this coming year. So I still got time, but there are certain things that I have to record some footage at various times of the year for certain things because what is this guy doing? What the hell is he doing? Oh my god, we've got an accident. Are you serious? Dude! Freaking Christ, don't you see me coming? Oh my god, you freaking morons. Come on. Oh, dude. Don't you see what's going on here? Seriously. We got idiots on the road. Idiots. Texas, yes. We'll get Texas. We'll get Texas sooner rather than later, I think. I mean, obviously, I think we're getting Idaho. I think we're getting Idaho after Utah. I think that's sort of. I think that would be the logical choice, and I think we're probably going to get Colorado. Disney guess the moron parade starts at 30. Yeah, exactly. The moron parade. But I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing at least part of Texas for the early 2021 release. Because I kind of have a feeling that we're going to get probably Idaho and Colorado next year. Yeah, see, that could be it too, Idaho. But we're still talking about big states for the area where we're at, you know. Ooh. I mean, I could see the Dakotas. I could see them doing the Dakotas in one pack. Because it really all depends on how much of a road system they need to put in. I could see both Dakotas being in one DLC. I could really see like Colorado, Wyoming, those kind of states too. I could see a couple of states in one DLC for that too. It's really when you think about Washington and Oregon were the were the big states to add. And now that we're getting, we still like Montana's. I think Idaho and Montana are still fairly sizable. So I don't know if we would see them in a single pack. But I think if we get Idaho, because they still got to finish off Washington, and that part of Oregon, in that area. So I think that stuff would be coming with Idaho, and then I think after that, I think with we might see two states at this time next year, the end of the year. We might actually see two states in one DLC pack. Might be Colorado and something else. And then depending on what they do with Texas, where they split Texas in half and add that in with, say, Wyoming. Do Wyoming in the upper half of Texas. I could see them doing that too. And then the southern half of Texas would be a whole nother DLC. And that's, of course, they do, is it Colorado and then Wyoming here, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think what's Arkansas. I think Arkansas is a little bit too far east. I got to look at a map again. So way back over there. Size of the France DLC, probably Colorado is the other. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't know. Are they going to do Colorado and Texas next year, or because to me, in my mind, if I was doing it, I would do Idaho next, because that gives them the opportunity to finish off southeast part of Washington and the northeast part of Oregon, because those areas are still, there's still some road network there. Oregon, not a whole lot, because there's just that one major road that goes through the mountains in the northeast. That's not what I wanted to do. So for me, if I was doing it, I would do, I would be doing Idaho next after Utah. Yeah, see, I know that's what they've said, but when you think about it, it's like, well, which is nice, it would be nice, because obviously, we get a truncated version of that in the old 18 Wheels of Steel's, the full map, but obviously 18 Wheels of Steel does not have the level of network and detail that we've got now. Yeah, see, they would need at least 2 map teams for AT. Oh, that's the wrong button. Senior moment. At least 2 map teams. But still, you know, they still have to time the releases right. They can't just be throwing out, you know, 5 or 6 DLC a year. I don't think that would make good business sense. Oh, damn it. I did it again. There we go. That's fine now. Boop. All right. There we go. We're parked where we need to be. There we go. All right. Engine off. Let's drop this puppy. And we be Sedibo done. Boom. Nice. Yeah. Oh, wow. That took 24 hours. Oh, but yes, that should get us level 30. There we go. Sweet. Bit of a level up there. Nice. So what time is it? That's the key here. See, I don't know. Do I want to do eco or do I want to do another just-in-time? Because we actually took 2 just-in-time deliveries today. So it gives us, 3% for the important and gives us an additional 5% for urgent. But always having additional fuel economy is good, but at least on this profile, we don't do long trips. We do short little 30-minute trips here. So the eco driving isn't as necessary for me here. So I may just go ahead and rank up just in time then. And drop that off because that's more money and XP there. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do just in time. Boom. All right. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, everyone. I am BJ Weiler, along with Abby the Troll, our co-pilot, our co-navigator.
It's co-trolligator.
Yeah, co-trolligator. There we go.
Yeah, that's
right. It. So Abby is our co-trolligator.
Yes.
Meantime, thanks for watching, everyone. I am BJ Weiler. We'll be back again shortly. Yes, we'll be helping sick kids get better shortly. Meantime, I will see you in game and on the roads. Thanks. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday here.
Bye,